Come on in! Hello everyone, welcome on in, sit down, pop your feet up, let's have ourselves a good old time today. I know, I'm finally back, okay? I am so sorry. The extended vacation turned very extended. I know, I'm so sorry. I do have an explanation video going up, most likely. If not, then I am sorry. I'll put a post about it, but they'll be explaining everything that's going on. But you may be wondering why I have two different games here. Well, for those of us and not new in the Pokemon community, I am doing a Soul Link. Now, again, you may be wondering, where's my other person? Why is there two games up here? Normally, a Soul Link is a randomized Nuzlocke where two people play the same game, just opposites. So, like Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby Sapphire, Diamond Platinum, and they both each go through the game, going to the same routes, catching different encounters, soul linking them together, and then trying to beat the game without repeating any typing. So, like, let's say, for example, if I caught a fire and if I was playing with somebody else that caught a water, we could catch another fire water, but we can't have it on the team. And if one person dies, the other Pokemon goes with it. If the other Pokemon gets boxed, the other Pokemon goes with it. Now, again, you're probably being like, why are you explaining the rules? But again, you ain't explaining what's happening. Well, I thought it would be fun for me to do a Soul Link by myself. Now, that's not to say that I don't have lovely friends and colleagues that I would love to do Soul Links with, but I think it would just be very fun to try to do it by myself here. I think it'd be very fun. Because here's the thing. It's not two different controllers. It is one controller. One controller doing both of these games. So now, the rules of this solo Soul Link, as I'm going to call it, is it's going to have the regular rules of my normal channel Nuzlocke stuff. However, the extra rule is that in overworlds and in battles, I will be soul linked together with the other copy of the game. That means if I choose this left Pokemon, it's going to be both left. Choose middle, choose right, choose right. It's only going to be special circumstances where I feel like buying, shopping, or like selling stuff, or even like, let's say one side finishes a battle before the other side. Well, I gotta finish that one side before I continue with it. So it's gonna be very situational where I'll become de-linked, but most of the time I am gonna be soul linked together with both copies. So again, here, one controller, moving both things. So I think this is gonna be very fun and it's gonna be very challenging because one side might be good for me to use that move. The other one might not. We don't know. Now, I already did randomize these once. I saw the starters, but I didn't want to not have the reaction of starters, so I randomized them again. So, for our left pair, it is going to be Wobbuffet and Aron. Okay, Aron, fantastic. Both fantastic typings. Just not the Wobbuffet. Rhydon and Barboach. Okay, they're both ground types. However, one's rock and one is water. That is not bad, because I'll guarantee a ground type no matter what. And then the final pairing is, Dodrio and Hypno. Okay, my bad, I was checking volume. That's actually not that bad. Only thing, they're both obscure typings too. And they're both fully evolved, so it's not that bad. I would guarantee ground for this one, guarantee psychic for this one. I'm not so sure. So we got, okay, I'm probably not going to choose the left just because I don't want to deal with Wobbuffet Encounter and Mirror Coat. I'm already having to deal with the Soul Link, so that's not going to be fun. Rhydon's good, but it gets like no stab. So I think the best option here is to go with the Hypno Dodrio. Now, the cool thing is also, since they're both going to be linked, I want to do both of the names on both sides. So these are both, let's see, I want to combine a nickname with Hypno and Dugtrio. One's got a big ass, I almost said it, one's got a big nose, and another one's got 3 pieces, or 3 heads, if you want to call it. So let's call it, Trinose. Let's call it Trinose. I don't know why, we're just going to call it Trinose. I do got to be careful with this, just because the fact that, like, my controller is very sensitive. And I need to be able to do what I need to do. Trinosy. So it seems that they're going to be getting the 2 ground types, which is going to be decent for, not actually for Dugtrio, because it's got the Barboach, not the other thing. But let us check out, I got to figure out as you can see here, we've already got some problems. There we go. It's going to take some time getting me used to all this. Okay. Both have hasty nature. Smoke. I saw the ball and I got really scared. White smoke and pressure. Okay, not that bad, not that bad. And okay. Okay. Honestly, I'm decently okay with the move placement. This will be the times where I de-soul link, and it's not to put the moves in the right places. I just like to have them from the shortest move to the longest move. So that'll be something I'll do on the side. But other than that, I'm okay with the moves that we got. We're going to take the item. Smoke Ball's not bad for Trinozy or Dugtrio, but I feel like just even then, I'm fast enough to be able to run away from most Pokemon. And Hearthstone is not good for Hypno. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So this is going to be the first battle that we're going to be doing with the system like this. So I will have to wait for like animations and stuff like that all the time. But again, this is going to be so cool because, again, whenever I get to it. So like I said, normally Confusion would be really good here. However, Growl's not the best for Barboach because I think he's got a water type move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Hypnosis and Sand Attack. Lower accuracy, cause sleep, which isn't going to be that bad. Mud Slap. Okay, you might have just had Mud Slap. That might be fine. Okay, I want to get rid of the Barboach as fast as I can. So Pound is not very good, but Tri Attack should knock out this Pokemon pretty easily. I'm always going to do B just so that way it gets through the animation there. That is not that bad. Does another Mud Slap. Ooh, that was a crit. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another Tri Attack just to get rid of the Barboach here. It's not going to do much to ride on, unfortunately. That's just how it is. Okay, we got rid of that. Let's get Dugtrio out of the battle here. Ooh, level 6. I don't think you'll learn nothing. And also, like, when I'm learning moves, too, that's when I'm going to de-link as well. So, like, first example, this right here. This battle ended here on the right, but I'm still battling over here on the left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the animation go for this game. You might have some weird things over here on the right. I'm going to pause it real quick so then we can finish the battle over here. Now we can go for Confusion. Not always going to do the battles like that, but I may have to sometimes. It just depends. It just really depends on what I'm going to do. May not always have to do it that way, but it's just, you know, it may just have to happen. But how is everybody doing today? I'm going to have a fantastic day today. I really hope I have a fantastic day today. Let's see if we can get through our first battle here, which honestly, Hypno's got pretty decent special attack. This is before the physical special split, so like Confusion, Psychic type moves are special, Dark type moves are so special and stuff like that. Yeah. But we have got to pass our first battle of the day! Thank you, thank you. I know. So spectacular, so spectacular. If that's too loud, let me know. Really, I'm used to over here. Let me know if that's too loud. I finally managed to actually do it where I can actually hear this thing in my recording now. The soundboard, I can actually hear it in my recording versus it just being random. So I'm really happy for that. But yeah. So let me know if that's too loud. Also, same with the game audio. I had to turn it down via the computer. So it does affect the recording sound. So if the game audio is too low, that sounded too loud, let me know, honestly. Because this is a different new setup. As you can see here, by the whole new background. Whole new setup. It's also one reason I want to do an update video, because I just want to talk about the new office and everything. Got a whole new update and everything, too. So this is another thing, too, like I was talking about. The encounters are also going to make it to where it's going to be hard for me to try to stay soul linked as well. This is where I need to stay with B, so that I can potentially run. So then it'll cause moments like these where I'm de-linked and I need to re-link myself. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be spectacular. But I'm just going to go back and forth. And so I will probably cut whenever we get Pokeballs. Then we get the first encounter. Because like, oh my gosh, these encounters are kind of insane. Very good. I'm used to over there. But hi, welcome back. Alright, we got Pokeballs. We're going to go get our first encounter of the run. Though this is also another one where, like, the D-Link will happen. Let's say, for example, I come across, like, 2 of the same typing. This is Fire Red's first route, so we're going to go Fire Red here first for the typing. Typhlosion Levitar. Okay. I could definitely add this to the team. I just don't know if I can attack it. So I did change the moves. So it doesn't affect anything 100%, but it kind of does a little bit. I have to damage Typhlosion, I feel like. Let's just hope that Tri-Attack doesn't kill. Actually? Yeah. Let's just try to hope that Tri-Attack doesn't actually kill. We managed to put the Typhlosion to sleep. Okay, we do phenomenal. That is totally fine. Okay, we're going to do Sand Attack and Confusion. I got to do a little bit more damage to, okay, Larvitar has White Smoke. Okay, we're going to, we'll just spam a Hypnosis, honestly. I mean, it's fast asleep. This should not knock out the Larvitar. The bird! Oh no, the bird! I only have one shot! Oh no! Ah! The bird is massive. Come on, stay in the Pokeball! Stay in the Pokeballs! No, Larvitar! Why did we catch a starter, but Larvitar we failed to catch? Why did that happen? No, we're not going to give a nickname to Typhlosion. Oh my gosh. I cannot okay, that was insane. That was insane. At least to me, that was insane. Okay. Oh, I'm not in the same spot. Okay. This is one thing that's regularly going to happen, I realize, and that I'm not going to be synced up 100% of the time just because of random encounters and everything. But I will probably, let me get to where, there we go. You're going to see me doing that a lot here lately. It's going to have to be like resyncing back up. But that is crazy how we caught the Typhlosion, but we didn't catch the Larvitar. That's crazy. To me, that's crazy. Okay. Haha, I got it. There we go. This is going to be slightly difficult, just because of the fact I need to try to stay synced up. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh no, there's problems already. I'm smart. No, I'm not, because if I was smart, I would have waited. Okay. Let me go put up Typhlosion. And what I'll probably do is I will, I need to have notes out to where I write down, like, what encounters I miss and I don't miss. I didn't know I was going to need a Burn Heal. That's not a bad idea, especially if I'm trying to use Tri-Attack to do damage. I don't know. Oh, I can't buy a Burn Heal. Okay, I could buy an Antidote, which is definitely needed. Let's buy... No. Let's buy 6 Pokeballs. That way we have 10, and we still have some money for potions. So let's go try to get our Route 2 encounter, which is over here to the left of Viridian City. We're gonna go up here to get the random item. I will take a potion and an X-Speed. X-Speed can always come very in handy. You never know. You never know. Okay, so our Route 2 encounter is going to be Sharpedo and Shroomish. Okay. Only thing with that is actually amazing for Shroomish, because I think the abilities stay. So that is actually very amazing. No, they don't stay. Otherwise, that would be so amazing for Breloom. I mean, not because the fire, but grass, yeah. I believe a Tri-Attack is going to kill. I believe a Tri-Attack is going to kill. Oof. Well, no, it didn't kill a Barbetch. It didn't kill a Barbetch. It didn't kill a Barbetch. Oh, I missed the Hypnosis. But I land the Tri-Attack. Okay, then. Let me see here. I could go for Growls and Pounds. There we go. Okay. That's fine. Oof. Okay. Just now noticed he was doing rage. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Nope. We did manage to do that. Okay. So, we're going to try to catch this Pokemon again here some more. We should be able to catch a Sharpedo with a Pokeball pretty decently. I say that now. Okay, I need to heal, which means that the music is going to go away for a second. So, Alan, put some music in here. Put some music in here. Okay, we need to, I think I picked up a potion with this one, which is very nice. Because I want to be able to catch these Pokemon, because this pair is going to be very, very nice. It's going to be very, very nice to catch this pair here. Wiggle! Pokemon Wiggle! No. I don't like the focus energy. I don't like that at all. Because I don't think Sharpedo has the best moveset for Gen 3 and stuff like that, but it's still a Water Dark type. If we can get, like, Surf pretty decently, we can get it. And we caught the Sharpedo! We caught the Sharpedo here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Sharpedo. Okay, we're going to unpause, which will give us the music back. Which means that, Alan, you can cut the music back off. Right here. I'm used to the monitor being right there, and I kept looking over here. So now I'm used to being right there, and I have to look right here. That sucks. Let me see. A grass shark. Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna evolve in a Breloom, which will be a fighting shark. Wait, I know it's perfect. I know it's perfect. Let me see if it'll fit. Let me see if it'll fit. Let me see if it'll fit. I think it'll just fit. No! Okay, I gotta go back. We're gonna have to do 1E, which is gonna mess it up a little bit, but y'all are gonna understand. Y'all are gonna understand. It is so cool what I'm doing. Street Sharks! Street Sharks! Yes, because Street Sharks was a really cool show. I got to see it for like a little bit, like off of like a VCR tape I had whenever I was a kid. But the biggest thing is that, like, you know, Shark and Breloom, you're gonna catch these hands on the street, son, is what you're gonna do. Watcha, watcha. I know I'm an idiot. Just go along with me. But we have ourselves Street Shark over here. Okay, Drought and Static. Actually, not that bad. Not that bad at all. Okay. Okay, then. Okay, then. There's also one thing I will be doing here, too. I think I need to put it out in the rules down below. Rare candies are going to be in the game. That is just to save time with me for grinding. That's all that purpose is. It's just to save time with me and grinding. So that way I don't have to sit, you don't have to sit here and watch me grind for a bunch of time. I know some people like it. I don't have the time. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put that. I will probably do that later. Maybe. Potentially. I think we're fine with Dugtrio and Hypno for right now. Either way, I still want to go. Now the old man is like, you want to catch a Pokemon? I better show you how to catch a Pokemon. Very one-sided of the spectrum on the Pokemon catching. It really is. I wonder if this is the multiverse. He's like, huh. Why do I feel like I'm catching a good Pokemon in one and a bad Pokemon in the other? I don't know. But that's such a very duality of, you know, catching tutorials. Depends on if he catches it or not. He does. Is it 100% no matter what? Because normally he's trying to catch a Rattata. But I wonder if it's 100% just because of the game. I am wondering about that. Oh, that I don't know what route that was then. What route was that then? What route was that? Oh, 22. 22. Okay. Okay, so that was 22, not Route 2. This is Route 2. That was Route 22. This is Route 2. Okay, so we got Furret, which is normal. Barboach. Hey, we managed to get the Barboach anyway. Double ground type is not the best, but I'm actually okay with it. I get a water type. That's the biggest thing. I get a water type. And Furret's not bad. Oh, now you can't keep missing these hypnosises. That is not what we need to do, buddy. Okay, we're gonna have to growl a couple times, just so that way I can get a couple pounds in. Okay, I just can't do too much. Oh, crap. Give it a second for that to finish. Oof, okay, that's not gonna be a good idea here in a minute. That's still a lot of damage. That is still a lot of damage, and I'm not the most happy with that. Okay, come on, Barboach, come on for it. I don't like the fact that he keeps that was 3 damage. I can live one more hit with Dugtrio. I can live one more hit with Dugtrio. That did 3 damage. Okay, we at least got the Barboach. We got the Barboach, which is the main thing of what I wanted, just because I'm like, oof, that was bad. Okay, so you might see a little bit of jiggle on the screens here. We're going to do Hypnosis here. And, of course, miss. Why do we have to miss? There we go. I know the I'm still used to there. I know the perfect name for this encounter. I know the perfect name. It's got Shed Skin, which makes it to where it heals statuses, which is very good. So I can't ever get burned. Well, I mean, I can get burned, but then I might be able to heal the burn. But the biggest thing right now is I'm trying to catch it, and it's not staying in the Pokeball. That did 4. No, 3 damage. 3 damage again. Alright, come on for it. Yeah! Finger Wiggles activate. Nope, I hated Finger Wiggles. That did 3 damage. That's only level 2. Nope. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Come on, Furret, buddy. I know you want to join the squad. I know you want to join this squad. You want to be part of the team. That's what you want to do. You want to be part of the team. Okay. We're going to go into Street Shark here, just so that way I can live 1 or 2 more turns, maybe, potentially. We're going to see how Scratch does. Or, no, Quick Attack. Oh, nope. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I don't know if I can run. We might lose Street Shark, which is going to be very bad for us. Please let me run for it. You're too powerful for me. I am just a little bitty boy with 1 HP. Well, that's our first death. I did not mean to use the next Pokemon. I'm gonna be very sad if I have to redo this. I'm gonna be very so sad. Well. That was gonna be a decent pair, but I guess not. And that took almost all my Pokeballs too. Like, oh my god. I can't believe the Shed Skin. I would have caught it with the sleep if the Shed Skin didn't activate. That is just so crazy. Well, again, that's just the way Pokemon works. Okay. I think I might have been better off if I would have actually went and got the rare candies. Just never did. Well, I'm glad I saved a little bit of money for Pokeballs, because I'm gonna need it. I'm definitely gonna need it. Pokeballs. I can buy 8. I don't want to buy 8. I want to buy... Let's buy 5. That still gives me money for like at least 1 to 2 potions, just in case. And then I would definitely go get the rare candies and stuff after this. That was my own fault. If I got the rare candies, Shroomish could have lived, and I could have potentially got away, which wouldn't let me be able to run away. Still have Street Shark, so that's my problem there. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. That was my fault. I failed you, Street Shark. I failed you so bad. There is a item up here, which maybe I can get. It's the Pokeball. We got an encounter. Metal Powder. Rock type. Okay. And Bug. Beedrill's actually very... Well, I did the most stupid thing you could ever do. I forgot to heal. So we're gonna see if the run is ending or not. Oh no! I swear. This is the one with Smoke Ball. Okay. I'm not even worried about this other screen here. Okay, let's... Oh, that might be good. No, it's not. I'm still gonna die. I'm still gonna straight up die. Okay, you know what? I am desperate. Let's go for Sand Attacks. He might miss Astonish. Oh, no, he doesn't miss Acid, though. Go the Sand Attack strats! Sand Attack! Miss! It missed! Come on, Dragozy! Oh, no, he landed it. Well, I will see y'all back. I will see y'all back in a second with a new randomizer. Yay! We're back. That was so sad about that run. That was so sad. Very sad. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have our left one, which is going to be Huntail Caterpie. Caterpie does evolve early, which is a Butterfree, which isn't bad. But I'd rather not. Okay, Sneasel does not evolve, but it's still a decent dark type. And Starmie's a stone evolution, though, which means it's not going to have anything. Okay, and then our last one is... You know what, actually? Typhlosion's really good, and I like Dusclops. Dusclops is pretty decently thick. There is no Dusknoir, so it's not as thick and stuff like that, but it's not that bad. And Fire and Ghost is pretty, like, obscure. Yeah. I know exactly what we're gonna name him. He's a Phantom. Danny Phantom. Yo, Danny Phantom, he was just 14. Yeah. We're gonna name him Danny Phantom. Wait, no. Danny Fire. Nah. No, yeah, Danny Fire. I like Danny Fire. Danny Fire. He's a Phantom. But okay. Which is funny how we ended up having a starter in the first place. But we do have ourselves Danny Fire over here. He's got mail. He's got mail. Okay, Firestone. Okay, that's not that bad. That is not that bad. That guarantees us the fire type evolution, but I can't have it on the fire type, so that's kind of eh. But we have Shadow Tag and Shell Armor. I'm actually very okay with that. Oh, I don't think it'll let me choose the move for that slot. Maybe we can find out. Here's what I'm going to do just for this one case here. Summary. Okay, so let me go here. Okay. And we're going to do this. There we go. Just so that way I have a good damaging move, honestly. Okay. I have a good damaging move on both of them, and that way we are good to go. As more moves come on, I'll still change it, stuff like that. But at least Tackle and Nightshade are on the same spot, so I can at least do damage. That is the main thing. Not over there. Over here. Sneasel and the Starmie. I'm actually decently okay with this, because they will both be super effective into their typings, which is very decent for me. Just Tackle and Nightshade. There's no point me doing anything else, because can't do nothing else. Wow. Nightshade's supposed to do... Oh, I'm only level 5. I was like, wait a minute. Why is it only doing that much damage? I'm only level 5. Ooh, Danny might have been a really bad choice here, honestly. Might have been a really bad choice. That might have been a bad choice. We'll find out, because I think Danny Fire just went and died. Yeah. Well, we're going to continue with the Sneasel here, just because. Which I think I might be able to win. No. Not least it. No. Yeah. That's not good, considering the fact that this is the next run and I already lost those to the rival, which, yeah, I won to the rival last time, so, yeah, that's not as good. But I will get back to you whenever we have Pokeballs. I'm going to show this in the video. Okay, so, I have Shadow Tag. Hitmonchan has Trace, which means that he just traced my Shadow Tag, which means I can't get away. Only thing that sucks about this is that Hitmonchan cannot hit me. But I can hit Hitmonchan. But I just can't do no damage to him. So I'm trying to lower his attack, so Bind will work. Because I don't think Ghost can hit Fighting. I mean, I could be wrong about that. But I do want to try to at least do some damage to him. Like with Bind. There we go. I can get out of this just fine. But I just had to show the irony of this. With Danny Fire over here, with Dusclops over here on the left. I just had to show the irony of it. Being having Shadow Tag and then having Shadow Tag back, which is not a good thing at all for me. I'm just glad Hitmonchan can't hit me. I'm just glad of that. I just had to show the irony of that. We have the Pokeballs! We have the Pokeballs! Which means now that our Nuzlocke has finally started. I didn't do this last time, but I'm going to go check out my randomized potion. Can I access it here? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I could. Give it a shot. But, you know what? I think we're going to go. I think this run is going to be the run. I know we didn't win our rival fight, but I think because of the fact we didn't win our rival fight, we got the bad luck out of the way, and we're going to win this run. We're on run number 2, baby! Let's see what item we get. Okay, then. I have it as a rule on my channel. If you find a Revive or Max Revive, you get to bring a Pokemon back. Max Revive lets you bring a Pokemon that you brought back twice. However, I don't have any Pokemon that passed away. So, honestly, those are both just good cash grabs. Those are both just good cash. That's all I gotta say. That's just good cash. Because the Macho Brace is not needed for randomized Nuzlocke. I mean, you could use it, but to me, it's just not worth it because you're not really wanting to worry about EVs and everything. So, yeah. Okay, then. Do you give me a potion? Ha 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 ha. I'm learning. I'm using my brain this time. That's what I'm doing differently. But let's see what we get for our Route 1 encounter. We only have like 9 minutes left, but I want to end on a good note. I said a good note. I mean, he's a decent Spore user. This is a Thunderwave user. These could be used to catch Pokemon, so it's not that bad. It's just one of those, not gonna be good either. That's gonna kill it. So what I'm gonna have to do is go ahead and just use my Pokeballs. Paris is most likely going to be caught pretty easily. It's a Paris. I don't really think it's going to give me that much trouble. It's not Legends Arceus, although it could be wrong. Why was the Plusle easy to catch, but not the Paris? How does that work? Let me pause this. How does that work? This is not Legends Arceus, Paris. Okay, this is not Legends Arceus. It thinks it's from Legends Arceus. This Paris is from the Hisui region. That's what this is. That's the reason. That is the reason why it's giving me trouble. That's from the Hisui region. It's the only reason. Because no normal Paris should be giving me this much trouble. Oh, Paris is gonna die. I'm an idiot. No! I just ended up running away! I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go cry. That's what I'm going to go do. I hope you had a good time today. Despite everything that happened, I had a decent time today. It's just one of those unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But you know what? That's how Pokemon is. But with that, I'll see everybody next time.